some men are worried that if they are too emotional, women won't want to be sexual with them. Are they right to have that fear,
No,
do you think?
obviously not. Sorry, that's so sad. Obviously not. Don't be emotional.
A lot of men do not share their feelings with their partner. Is this because men believe that displays of emotion make them less attractive to women? Or is that a myth, and women actually love seeing men be emotional, but men are using that as an excuse because they themselves are too scared to be vulnerable? We went to the streets to ask women how they feel about male emotion. We asked 8 questions, including, are women attracted to sensitive men? Do men and women express emotions in different ways? And are men right to be scared that if they're too emotional, women won't sleep with them? All of this footage was shot before the quarantine.
If a man cries in front of you, is it rather a turn on or a turn off for you?
Turn on.
I mean, it depends the situation. It depends what the situation is.
It depends on the situation.
Depends about what he's crying.
It shows me that this man is strong.
If a man cries for no reason, then of course it's a turn off.
I wouldn't say it turned me on or off. I'd say I was concerned. It tells me that they're able to express their feelings and that they can show like emotion, and that means a lot to me.
For me, it would turn me not on, but it wouldn't turn me off. Do you know what I mean? I just like you'd get like a next level of closeness with them. If that makes sense.
If you're in a relationship, then it's totally okay, and I appreciate if a person is so open with me.
If it's the same of expressing his deep emotions and like really pure and real, then it's of course like really heartwarming.
In your opinion, are women attracted to sensitive men who express their emotions?
Well, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
I am definitely attracted to sensitive men. Yeah, I think so. I think especially in this generation they are.
I think it depends on the person, but like mainly I think women are less attracted to men who have no emotions at all. But when men are emotional, it kind of like brings them a little bit closer, if that makes sense.
Why do you think so many men are still reluctant to share their emotions with their partner?
Well, I think there are many reasons for that.
Because it's stigma.
Social media.
Because they have been suppressed so long.
Just keep their like status sort of thing. And the people around them are reluctant to do that.
Men are told that they can't cry, they need to man up, they need to be strong.
If you never speak about your emotions growing up, then you won't do that when you're an adult as well.
Okay.
So, but they're coming out of it slowly.
Do you think men and women express their emotions in a different way?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, they do, definitely.
I think that men and women see situations and see everything in slightly different ways.
I think women are really easy to do it, and women will be like, oh, that's really upset me. Men will be like, oh, that's pissed me off. Like, do you know what I mean? They'll act more triggered than they would be like hurt by it, if that makes sense.
Like in general, I think it's the same, but I think women do it more often or openly, or so it looks like they do different things. Actually, they do the same things. It's just density.
Do you think women are inherently more emotional or just more comfortable expressing themselves?
Comfortable expressing themselves, 100%.
More emotional.
I think more comfortable.
Kind of both, I think.
Women are definitely more emotional.
They are a bit more emotional, more in contact with their emotions also, but like maybe feeling more things. Men are a bit more logical.
Men will always think about the fact that they are a man and that they maybe shouldn't be expressing their emotions in a certain way.
They're not more emotional. I think men are emotional as well, but I don't think that they are so expressing it that easily.
Men are emotional. They're just as emotional as us, they just don't know how to portray it because they're more limited in how they can, whereas women are known to be emotional wrecks, especially like because of periods and stuff.
Girls talk about their emotions all the time, so they're very used to like sharing their feelings. I don't think, I know that men also talk about feelings, but not that much.
Some men are worried that if they are too emotional, women won't want to be sexual with them. Are they right to have this fear?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No. It's okay, you can fear anything you want.
I can see where they're coming from, all right.
Maybe if it's an issue, then the girl is not the right one.
If men show
his emotions, he show how he's strong.
I would like that they have that fear and they would express it to me.
Do you
If
think?
they're in like a really deep relationship, like you've been together for like years, then I think that they should be more in touch with their emotions 100%. But if you've only known them for a couple of months and they're just sleeping with each other, then I think it would be a bit like, woo.
What could women do to help men to open up and express their emotions?
Literally, just open up.
That's a tricky question. More talk about this.
Maybe be more like supportive.
To listen, not judge.
They can say, you know, if something's troubling you, it's okay to express that and it's okay to talk about it.
I think just tell them they don't care, and like tell them not just once, like as many times as they can, just reassure them that their judgment won't change if they are as emotional as they feel.
Be supportive and not force men to talk about emotion.
And then, are you ever scared to cry or be emotional in front of a man you're dating?
No.
Never.
Some yes, some not.
No.
Not particularly.
Yes.
I don't cry in front of people, and I normally just like, cry like, on my own.
I want to be real and show my emotions.
But it's really, well, it's in English, liberating, eh?
Sometimes I'm not happy that I cry in front of some people, but like it's more like in a workplace or somewhere because I'm quite emotional.
I have in the past because I felt like I needed to be strong, but actually now I'm much more open. I've had a lot of self-development and yeah, I think it's fine.
So that's the footage. Now, were these women being honest? Do they actually find male displays of emotion attractive? Are they themselves aware of what they find attractive and desirable? Or is there more to the story? Or could it be that everything that you saw there was completely true and accurate? See, I really like doing these interview videos because it's just raw data and it leaves the audience to make up their own mind. But for today's bonus video, I thought that I would do a reaction to what you just saw and give my own personal thoughts and interpretation of the girls' answers. I talk about the research and scientific studies that have been done in this area and whether or not the data that we have available backs up the women's answers. And I also talk about how to make sense of the responses that you just heard if you yourself have had experiences of sharing emotions with a woman only to see her get less attracted to you. I give the 3 possible explanations for why the women in these interviews answered the way that they did, as well as some clear instructions on what phase in a relationship you should be emotional with a woman and what phase you absolutely shouldn't be. For every video that I post on YouTube, I post an additional bonus video on my Patreon. That means that right now you're only seeing half of the total content that I create. If you'd like to see the other half, please go and sign up on my Patreon. It's just $5 a month. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and you get instant access to a whole bunch of exclusive content. I really hope to see you over there.